Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. The Modern Warfare beta is over, and I have a lot of thoughts. It's been a roller coaster of emotions here the past couple days playing this beta on my PC. I've enjoyed so much of it, and a lot more of it I haven't enjoyed. Believe it or not, I think I have more negative things to say about this game than I do positive. But for this video, we are going to dive into the positives of Modern Warfare because it has some absolutely stellar core mechanics that just cannot be denied that are absolutely amazing. There are three fundamentals that Modern Warfare knocks out of the park. Those three would be the guns, the maps, and the footsteps. These three things alone in Modern Warfare kept me coming back daily and never wanting to stop playing this game. The guns are absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that we're back in the modern era with real, actual weapons. They feel real, they play real. Of course, we all know the animations and the sound design, and in my opinion, the new view kick that they have implemented and the new animations of just running, turning, shooting, all that stuff makes it feel so much more visceral and so much more realistic and so much more satisfying when you get a kill with these weapons. To add on to that, I really was a fan of the Gunsmith. However, I am a little bit kind of cautious that it's almost too much stuff to where it doesn't actually matter what you put on the weapons, but there were some attachments that actually changed your weapons and made it feel actually different, and that was pretty cool, and I'm interested to see what the overall implementation is going to be. It could go either way. It could be so much diversity that it really doesn't matter, or it could be too much diversity and it does matter and everybody just ends up running the same thing anyway. But either way, for this beta, it was really entertaining, and using a gun in a different way was definitely fantastic for replayability. Speaking of replayability, the footsteps and the map design go hand in hand. This is why I play Call of Duty. Infinity Ward did not disappoint with these maps at all. Well, except for Azure Cave, which it deserves its own video for how garbage it is. But the other three maps, Gunrunner, and what the other two, I quite enjoyed a lot. I find the verticality of them very fun. You can get on a lot of stuff in this game, and Hackney Yard is a very small but very traversable, and I feel like this is going to be sort of the Nuketown or the dome of this game that I really quite enjoy, well, every once in a while. Gunrunner is going to be that medium-sized map that just everybody kind of unanimously loves. However, my personal favorite, and I think the overall winner of the beta, is going to be that big map, Gonza Raid. I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but Gonza Raid just has so much replayability and so much versatility within it. You can snipe on this map, you can use an LMG, assault rifle, or even push with an SMG, and in my case, you can push with a shotgun and shotgun effectively in this map as well. So much of this map is Infinity Ward showing off how smart and intelligent they can be when designing a good map. A variety of sightlines, a variety of flank routes and ways to push within buildings and around buildings, and using pieces of cover to flank and conceal yourself. It's just so great. That has a huge variety. This has more variety in its game style in this one map than Treyarch does in their past 3 titles. And no, that's not hyperbole. However, this complex map design might fail if they didn't have a wonderful footstep design, because pushing with a shotgun is really difficult if you can't hear where the enemies are at within your own building, and especially on Gonza Raid, when you have amazing footsteps like they do here, pushing with an SMG and being able to hear when someone's close to you, and combined with the minimap to see where your teammates are and where the enemies are spawning, it creates this beautiful chess match that I fell in love with while playing Call of Duty. And so these three mechanics, these three fundamentals create a feedback loop that is absolutely addicting for me. Using a different gun on the same map in a different way, using footsteps just to play that chess match, you can do this several times. We only had 4 maps in the beta, but I never ever got tired of them. I still want to play Gonzo Raid. I still want to play Gunrunner. I still want to try out Hackney Yard in a different way, because using a different weapon, one of those amazing weapons, on the same map, you can play it in a different way, which is so much more than you can say from any of these standard simple 3-lane maps that we've gotten in the past decade of Call of Duties. Okay, that's a little bit of hyperbole. There are a lot of other positives about Modern Warfare, however they are kind of smaller and not really warrant a whole video. These 3 fundamental things is what I absolutely love about Modern Warfare. There are a bunch of like little tiny details, but not enough to warrant a whole video or for me to list out at all. But this is what makes me absolutely love and become addicted to Modern Warfare, even though I think I have more negatives to say about this game than positives at the moment. Infinity Ward really knows my style of Call of Duty, and this is definitely right up my alley. So if there are some other things that are changed and tweaked and whatnot, I can definitely see myself having a whole lot of fun with this game. And so that'll be it for my positivity today. Let me know your guys' thoughts about the Modern Warfare beta. I will do my negatives in a different video because I have a lot of stuff to say. This is a really interesting game. It's gonna be a weird year for Call of Duty. I don't think Call of Duty's back. I just think some aspects are back, and I think this is a step in the right direction, but there are also steps in the opposite direction, so we'll see. It's going to be a weird year, definitely a weird year, but this stuff, this core stuff, is just so addicting. I have to give credit where credit's due and respect Infinity Ward for still having amazing map design and weapon design and audio design in their multiplayer game mode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the positives of my Modern Warfare experience, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.